Yo, different kind of video here, huh? Tier list video. I don't really do these. Probably this could be my first one and the last one, honestly. But from a person who is now playing Apex more than ever, I feel like I can speak about this and speak about the meta currently in Apex Legends. This is gonna be kind of a longer form video, and if you don't like longer form videos, just come back and watch this in every snippet. So yeah, all right. So let's get started. Yeah, before I got to mention, right now I have a timeline for you to view each of your specific character that you want to go to throughout the video, just so you don't have to wait for every single one. So the few rules that I have going into this is going to be number one, movement, because with movements in this game, you really need a lot, and you need to know how to position better and know how much a legend can take position and all that. That's where I'm categorized as movement. Second one is to provide for the team, how much it can provide for your team, and how well it can bounce off other legends to make a fully compatible team. Alright, my next rule, my third rule, is how much it can change a fight, aka ult. How good is their ult and how much can it either change a fight, like you get into the fight or leave a fight, etc. That's how much it is. And I'm also rating their gimmicks, because if a gimmick character, like let's say Wattson or fucking crypto, like like Wattson and like caustic, like, these are gimmicks you have to play buildings with these two because they're obviously trap legends. But yeah, that's what I'm counting for as gimmicks, like how well and how much they can bounce off their gimmicks and how consistent it can be. So to start this list off, we're going to be talking about Ashe. Now Ashe as a character, her ultimate is really good. She can go push a fight, push a specific character, leave a fight, and do whatever. But with her ult, it's only 50 meters and there's only so much you can do with it. But it is a very good ult, so I give her ult like a 3 stars, 4 stars honestly. And she can provide a lot for the team with her ult, especially because how much you just straight up I just enter the fight. And that it also counts for a movement and also counts for a gimmick. She doesn't really have many gimmicks besides, I guess, her snare. But overall, I think Ashe is in a very good position right now in the meta, and you can get a lot done with her. And I think she's a very good pick for the team. Very solid. I put Ashe in the very good tier, basically A tier. Actually, here, putting her in Ashe in A tier. Very good. You can get a lot done with her. There's just a few things, like a few legends that are better than her, so that's why she's not in the S tier as in meta, in my opinion. Bangalore, she throughout the entirety of Apex Legends, she has been very mid. Her smokes is good, I guess, for cover. Her movement is really good, especially with her passive. Like, it is really great, and I love her passive. That's one of my favorite, and one passive that it can be very good. Her ult, it can change the fight, but her ult is mainly to get people out of spots or to move people where you want them to be. So that can provide a lot for her team. And honestly, she can get work done, but there's just not much you can do with her, especially with scans can easily go through a smoke, like bloodhounds, seer's ult, and crypto drone, and even digi threat, which is really common. So honestly, I think Bangalore, I put her in B tier. She's good. She can get done, but I think with her kit, she can't really be in the very good tier or meta tier. Bloodhound, I think he's in a very good spot. Scan wise, his ult got, you say, got a little bit of a nerf because of his scan cooldown. He doesn't get that no more. I think he's in a very good position right now. And I think a lot of people are blowing his real out of the water. He's not dead. He's very good, and I honestly like the White Raven more than the Footsteps, like what we used to have. I think Bloodhound's really good. I think he's an A tier. He's an A tier legend. You can get a lot with him, and he will provide a lot for your team. Comparing with these scans and his movement, I think he will provide a lot. He's pretty good. Caustic, I would put Caustic in B tier. Movement, not there. He can provide a lot with his team, but you have to play buildings with him. So like on maps like World's Edge, what's it called? It's not even Storm Point. I guess Broken Moon and Olympus. Not even Olympus. World's Edge and Broken Moon are probably going to be his best ranked maps because they're in the ranked rotation right now. But even then, I don't think there's much opportunities you can use with his gas traps and his ult. So honestly, I think I put Caustic in B tier because the meta, if Caustic was meta, it is the most unfun thing to play in, and one meta that nobody wants to play in because of how good Caustic was. And now since he's been nerfed and he's staying, he's B. He has to play a lot with buildings. But if he's in the buildings and you can control that with other legends such as, like, let's say wattson rampart, with that, and don't have a crypto that can easily destroy all that, he can be an S. But no, like, his gimmick is playing buildings. But if he's not in there, he's just not providing much for your team, to be honest. Crypto with his recent passive, with the recent recon passive, it's really good, and I actually really like Crypto now. He's pretty good. It's just the fact that when he initially got buffed, he's needed that one more push. So now that since he got this recon passive, it can actually be very good. But he can get a lot done. But honestly, his ult is decent. 50 damage done to shield, stun, pretty good for a fight, especially if you're entering a fight, honestly, or to get out of a fight. He provides a lot for the team, especially with the scan now and all that. He has obviously no movement, and his only gimmick is just scanning, I guess you could say. But it's just the fact that Crypto, out of all of these characters, I think Crypto has one of the highest skill ceilings in the game, like, period. So if you master Crypto and know how to really work with him, I think you get a lot done with him. But other than that, I think Crypto is in a good position, goodish position. I'll put him in B tier. He's really good with this recon passive. I actually really like Crypto. I just gotta play a lot more with him. Fuze. Fuze is in D tier. I don't know how people can play with Fuze. His tag does decent damage, I guess. Can destroy walls or whatever. Destroy a building. Yeah, Fuze is not in a good position at all. And I don't even think you can get much done with him. His Moiter sure, but you can get out of those with other movement legends. I just don't think you can do much with Fuze. You can't get much done in a fight. If you're really great, I guess you can use his Mortar to combine with his grenade passive, which is also not that great. He can't move around a fight that much. He has basically one gimmick, and that is to ult and put all his grenades in said ult. He doesn't really provide much for the team. He can't really change a fight on his own either. I don't think Fuze is good. I think Fuze is in contention for one of the worst legends in the game. I don't think Fuze is good at all. Gibraltar, A tier, easily. His movement, obviously not there. He's not really meant for movement. But how much he can provide for a team and how much he can change his fight with his ult, it is very great. If you're a top player and you're playing with a Gibraltar, you are in a really good position because in a fight, you're practically not going to get downed. If even, you're going to be the last one to be downed or killed. If you play against Bubble, if you play Bubble really well, you have a shotgun. Basically, if you're a controller player, like if you're using controller and your controller player is using Gibby and knows how to do close range fight with a shotgun and car, he is really great. I think Gibby is in a very good position. And one reason why he's not S tier is because of her, honestly. We'll get to her when we get to her. But other than that, I think Gibby really is an A tier. He is very good. And if you really know how to play against bubble fights, you get to get a lot done in that fight. Horizon. These nerfs. The Horizon has gotten shot with these nerfs. Her gravity lift recoil is insane. You can practically only use that to heal now, which is good. Her ult now has you gotta be visible to for her ult to pull you in. So you gotta be. So if you're behind a wall, the ult doesn't pull you towards it to the wall anymore. You gotta be in line of sight of the ult for it to actually pull you in. Honestly, I don't think Horizon really got shot, and I don't think there's much you can do now. Her passive really great, still one of the best, if not the best, passive in the game. It's really good. Other than that, her tag got nerfed, her ult got nerfed. I think Horizon in B tier. Horizon players can get work done, but I don't think there's much anymore. They really hit her hard with these recent nerfs. Lifeline, C tier. I don't think there's much to say about Lifeline. Her tag, I guess, is really good. The recent ult buff, sure, I guess that's really good because it basically comes out in 3 to 4 seconds. With now she can cancel res, like the down players can cancel res now. That's good. I guess it's a slice of life change. Other than that, I don't think Lifeline can get much done. When Lifeline was meta, it was because of her she had a shield. But now since she doesn't have that anymore, she doesn't really have much cover. She doesn't do practically anything while resing anymore. She's not even the best res legend like in the game now. So I don't think Lifeline's really that great at all. I think she needs a lot of buffs for her to be actually great. If they gave her back her shield, she'd be an A, maybe even an S tier. But other than that, I don't think Lifeline's good at all. Loba. With Loba's recent passive, I'm pretty sure she is a assault. No, she's a support legend. Yeah. The fact that she is a support legend, she is good-ish. I think she's in B tier. Her tag is very predictable, not that great, honestly. Her ult, sure, is good, but that you're just alerting everybody in the area that, hey, I'm right here, come kill me, or come shoot me, or come fight this fight. Sure, it can be bait, but that's to be players. Like if they have a bloodhound, they can easily know where you are to know if that's bait or not. I don't think Loba is that great, honestly. Loba players can get a lot of work done, but I just think Loba's in B tier. She's kind of good in early game to grab it around the area, loot, and go start fighting other teams. But other than that, late game, I don't think she's providing much, honestly. Maggie. I would put Maggie either in A or S tier. Maggie is very good right now, but I'll put her in A for now. Her tag. The drill, really good to get people out of positions that you don't want them in, or to make them back off. Her ult, phenomenal. The fact that it gives you speed boost, it stuns the enemy, breaks doors, breaks bubble, breaks ult like Newcastle's. It's very good, and I really like where Maggie is. Her movement with shotguns, very good for controller players especially. Maggie is very good, and honestly, I could honestly see people putting her in S tier, and I can agree with that. I would not deny that. I don't think there's much Maggie can't do. She can also like scan you for a second I'm pretty sure if you shoot somebody, she has scan for 2 to 3 seconds, if I remember correctly. But other than that, I think Maggie is very great. I think she's a meta. She is a meta pick. Mirage. Even as a Mirage main, I know where his place is, and with his recent buffs / nerf, quote unquote, I think Mirage is in B tier. Because his invisibility passive, once you res, sure, can be good. I just don't think, other than that, besides his gimmicks of bamboozling people, like sure you can get scanned for 3 seconds and all that. That's really great. His passive to go completely invisible now, really good. It's just the fact that he has no movement. Having basically no movement is not really that great, and he's not a defensive type legend either, so he can't really get that much done. But in a fight, if it's a really like skirmish type of fight with like 2-3 teams, I think Mirage is very good, especially with the fully invisible res. If you know what you're doing, I think Mirage can be an A tier. But right now, I think Mirage is in B tier, but if you get that gold knock, I think you could put him in A tier. So what I'm thinking is base kit Mirage B tier, but if you get that gold knock and give it to Mirage, like a really good Mirage player, I think he's in A tier. But other than that, I gotta put Mirage in B tier. He's very good. He got a massive buff this season, and I'm fine with that. Newcastle, S tier, easy. His tactical, very great. His ultimate, phenomenal. His passive, very good. One of the best passive in the game. The fact that for free you can have cover and move out of line of sight, basically Lifeline's old passive, but you can actually move with it. I think he's really great. I don't think there's not a single thing that's wrong with Newcastle right now. Fortified, ult, tag, passive, everything. I think like around the entire kit, I think Newcastle is an S tier. And I think if you have a comp and build around Newcastle, you're going to go well. You're going to go far with him. Octane. I don't know. I'm close to putting Octane in C or even B. Like B tier or C tier. Because Octane right now, his stim takes too much health. His ult with his slight nerf. His passive regen, not as great as it used to be. He could get work done, and he is. And to all the TikTok player, he is the movement god. Sure, yeah, he's good. Other than that, besides moving around a fight at light speed, he's really great. But I think right now in this like current age of meta, I think you could see the argument of Octane being in C tier, but but me personally, from what I've seen with Octane, how Octane players like actually work, like a really good one, I think he could be in B tier. He's really good. Pathfinder. I think Pathfinder's in A tier. You got to think about it. Every ring, he's getting 2 to 3 ults. That is very good, and especially with his ult, like distance increase and his movement on the ult, very good, and he could do so much with it. It's insane how much to give it, especially with now he actually has a passive now with his skirmisher class where he can scan care packages, and that counts for ult. That is very great. I really like that. He's getting 2 to 3 ults per ring, and can go basically anywhere and position himself in a fight, whatever. I really like Pathfinder right now, and I think he'd be very good as a G team. I feel like he's a really good filler option too for a team that you don't know who to run with. Pathfinder is very good, and I think he could do a lot with Pathfinder now. Rampart, D tier. Besides the wattson, caustic, Rampart trio, like hiding in one building the entire game, I don't think Rampart's good at all. I don't think she can get like anything done in a fight either. Her ult takes up too much, takes too much time to ramp up. Her shield with her, I guess, health increase, sure, but I just don't think Rampart's in a good position right now. I think Rampart needs help, but I don't think she's in F at all. But right now, I don't think Rampart's in a very good position. I think Rampart needs a lot of help, and I am very close to dumbing her down to F, honestly. But she's it's whatever. She has that only one gimmick, and that gimmick's not even good anymore. Revenant. I gonna say that Revenant needs help, like 100%. I might think Revenant is the worst legend in the game. I'm thinking that I'm going to be sticking with that because sure, his passive buff, yeah, cool. His totem, it's trash now. It's not good. Right now, it's not great. His little tag, sure, you can disable passive, tags, and ult for 12 seconds, I believe. That's really great. 10 damage though, not that good. I just think right now Revenant needs a lot of help. He's not good at all. If you know what you're doing in his proper ult placement, I think you could get some things done in a fight, but I don't think he's good at all. Seer. I'm honestly close to putting Seer in the C tier, but I think he's in B tier. Seer, with his recent nerfs, he got hit. These two, like right here, these two got hit a lot. Seer right now is a good pick for a recon legend, but right now I'd rather pick bloodhound. You can disable if you successfully scan someone with his tag. Yeah, you can disable res, know where they are, but with his passive nerf, his attack nerf, his ult nerf, I think Seer has fallen from the limelight from being an S to B. I don't think there's that much good anymore. And honestly, at this point, I think scam meta right now is dead. Besides bloodhound, I don't think there's much you can do with Seer right now. Honestly, Valkyrie, C tier. Valkyrie was only good for one thing, and that was her ult, and they nerfed that to the ground. And I don't think there's much to do with Valkyrie anymore. She's in C tier. She's very inconsistent. I don't think she can get much done in a fight now that people actually know how to shoot her ult. But other than that, I don't think she can do anything right now in the meta. I think Valkyrie's in C tier, and if they buff her ult again, she could soar all the way to S. But right now, with her passive, or with her ult basically being dead now, she's in C tier. Vantage, S tier. Easy. It's crazy to me how they're leaving this legend unfucking changed. Her ult, phenomenal. Her tactical, very good. Her passive, sure, it's whatever, but it's really good to scout out what shields they have, who to target. I think Vantage is in S tier. Because her ult, if you're over peeking a fight, you're practically dead if you're going against a good Vantage. There's not much you can do against a really top Vantage player. I think Vantage is very good. And I think she's in a meta. Wattson, C tier. She's very inconsistent. Besides her one gimmick, you see all these TikToks of Wattson players playing inside buildings, and that's the only thing they're good for. I don't think there's not much else you can do with Wattson besides that. Her ult sure can nullify gibby ult, seer ult if she throws it. I think Horizons too. Caustic barrels, I believe. Valkyrie, fucking tactical. He uses tactical. Sure, but I don't think her ult's that great. Besides helping you place down more fences. But other than that, I don't think her Wattson's very good. She's inconsistent at most, honestly. Wraith, A tier. She's very good now. I really like what they did with her for the season. Her ult and the fact that you can move faster now. Her tactical, I don't think got changed, but the fact that her ult got double the distance essentially, you can speed up basically towards Octane's type of speed. She's very good, and I think she's really great right now in the meta. All right, last but not least, the most recent legend, even though that was like 6 months, like 6-7 months ago. I fucking forgot, honestly. Catalyst. There could be an argument for Catalyst being in S tier, but right now I didn't think she is, but she's in a very good tier. Her tactical slows people down, sure, could get nullify. Her ultimate, people wouldn't even dare going through that, so they have to go around and you wouldn't know that. But the people who do go to her ult, they get punished very severely with how much they're slowed, how blind they are. It's really great for that. I think Catalyst is in a very good position right now, and I think and if you pick her, you're gonna go soaring with her. Like, let's say you pick Catalyst, Newcastle, and Bloodhound. Let's say you go with these three. You get Bloodhounds for scan through her ult, and then you get Newcastle's ult and scan or ult and passive for the reses. I think these, like, if you choose these three, you would be very great. It's a very good team comp, and I think Catalyst right now is very good. I don't think she needs much change. All right, and I think that's it. I think we're done here, and I think this is the official Legends test. And now Legends test. And if I were to do some last minute positions, I would move Loba to C tier. Horizon, they can stay in B. You can stay in B. Honestly, I'm moving Fuse down to F. This is the official ranking, like, of the list. Okay, I did some last minute positions, and these are what I'm moving them to. Tell me what you think. What do you think? What should I change, or what am I not knowing about the secret picks? Like, let's say you're a Wattson player and you know some secret tech that I don't. Feel free to share it down in the comments. Let me know your opinion down below. But other than that, I don't know what to say here. I think we're done. This is a longer kind of video, but it's whatever. Let me know down in the comments what you think and what should I change or what do I not know. Other than that, I hope you all have a nice day. Goodbye.